The 2014 Revolution of Dignity in Ukraine was a powerful catalyst for the development of civil society in Ukraine, the creation of a strong volunteer movement, and the rise of civic activism among people of all ages and social classes. Thus, regular citizens, when faced with an imperative justice, have learned to organize themselves and take action. A recent civic protest in the Vinogradov area of the city of Kyiv is but one example of such grassroots action on a local level. On May 3rd, according to the reporting of journalist Natalka Yurchuk, a large crowd of people, many of them senior citizens, gathered to protest what they believe is the unlawful destruction of a large orchard belonging to the state-owned Pushcha Voditsa agricultural complex. The orchard is apparently being destroyed in order to clear the land for the construction of high-rise buildings. The local protesters, many of whom were former workers of the Pushcha Voditsa complex, who were apparently unlawfully fired from their jobs, blocked vehicle and pedestrian traffic in order to draw attention to what they considered to be the illegal destruction of their neighborhood.
Вже агрокомбінат Пуща-Водиця добувають до ручки. Осталося лише сади, які у 2006-2007 році посаджені, ті вирізають. Роздають землю, сад зліва і справа, по ходу на Виноградар, вже роздали комусь.
Будують багатоповерхівки, але земля вроді як не переведена під забудову, земля під сільгоспвиробництвом.
These citizens continued their protest on May 4th as well, until the head of an initiative group informed them that documentation had been filed with the police. Accordingly, the destruction of the orchards and the high-rise construction have for the time being been halted. However, the protesters vowed to continue and even expand their protest and to take matters to court if their demands will not be met. Another small example of grassroots activism in Ukraine is the recent initiative of volunteer animal rights activists in the city of Dnipro. According to the reporting of journalist Natalia Svitlova, these activists drew up an online petition to stop the practice of the poisoning of feral cats in the city.
Хотелось бы, чтобы было больше возможностей отстоять интересы тех, кто не может отстоять свои интересы самостоятельно.
The Dnipro municipal government addressed this petition and ruled that from now on, feral cats will be considered part of the city's ecosystem. Officially, the cats are now free to visit backyards, cellars, and attics in the city, and they can be removed by people only temporarily for the purpose of spaying and neutering and vaccination.
Дуже любимо наших кішок, тому ми ніколи не перешкоджали, аби були задоволені наші мешканці. Тому, якщо не буде жалоб від мешканців, питань нема.
I'm Tanya Stek, and this was Ukraine in the News.
Канал 1+1 тепер доступний на Bell International Programming.